Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to Danny's Toy Box. Hope everybody's having a good Saturday. Mine's been pretty good. Uh, Played some Resident Evil with Karen earlier, and it's just been kind of a laid back day. She's crashed out, so I figured I'd play a little bit. I was watching G.I. Joe Retaliation. I had, I think it was Destro's My Spirit Animal Mythology of Cobra playing, and then I went to that right after. I'm like, hey, cool, let it go. And I figured I'd get this set up for a video. I was going to do continuation on the swamp scene. But before I get into that, first off, I'd like to thank everybody out there who's been, especially you, Heroic Nonsense, who's been and you, Evil Dookie, who's been asking as to how my brother's doing and hoping he's okay and everything. He came home Tuesday, and I think by Friday he caught bronchitis from his wife. But he went in right away and caught it. And he's like me when I get sick. I can only sit for so long, and then I got to get up and do something, or at least have something set in front of me that I can work on. Like pull my chair up to the table here and let the table hold me up while I'm working on something. And yeah, he's pushed himself a little bit, but he's standing up there, Ricondo. He's doing good. And again, I appreciate everybody that's been asking about him. I actually planned on doing a video. I was going to do a video, kind of a joke video of, him going into the doctor and then finding out what's wrong and that being taken care of. I talked to him on the phone earlier. I was going to do it tonight, but there's a couple of figures that I need to find to fit into the scene, and I'm not sure where they are. So once I find those, I'll get that up. And it's like I had forgot who it was I said to. I'll make jokes about it after he's better. But yeah, he is doing much better. And as you can see here with the salute that everybody's given, that is to all of you out there, and my deepest thanks as well. I couldn't believe it the other day when I looked on and I saw I have had 504 subscriptions or subscribers. And that just blew my mind. I knew I was in the couple of hundreds, but I only look every once in a while. But when I saw that, I had to at least do a post that day, saying thank you. See here, I'm stumbling over my words. I'm getting all humble and shit about it. But hey, that's how I've always been about my artwork and my stuff like that. I share it with friends and I share it with family and stuff like that. But that's about it. Until I saw YouTube and folks doing it on here, I figured I'd give it a try. And I know there's a big, wow, I just realized, Duke, you are standing way wonky. There's a big community on here for the action figure collectors, reviewers, artists, customizers, diorama builders, and stuff like that. And I figured, what the hell, I'll throw a couple things out. And when I started seeing folks that do the stop motion, I saw some pretty cool stuff, pretty funny stuff, and I have an interesting sense of humor, so I figured I'd give it a shot. And actually, guys, I've been real light on you so far. This is like barely the tip of the iceberg when it comes to my sense of humor. But I'm each and every one of you, thank you so much. Whether you follow the channel for the figures, the art, or the kitties, and I have one just about to, Nala, come here, baby. Nala's about to jump up on my other work table, which is full of stuff. Come over here, Nala. Come here. Come up, say hi. Come on. Come on. Come up, say hi. Please don't jump up there, honey. There's way too much stuff up there. Yeah, I'm sure I've shown it in my videos before. The work table behind me here is just full of art supplies and partially finished projects, and she was about to jump up there. She's right below me right now. Come here, Nala. Come on, that a girl. She's on my lap. I'll see if I can get her to come over by... No, wrong table, baby. Come over here. Nala, come over here. Come on, that a girl. You can do it. Come on. Now she's just sitting on my leg. Come on. Come up and say hi to everybody. Here she comes. Nala, say hi. Say thank you, everybody. You're such a sweet girl. Yeah, like I said, whether you're on here for the figures, the dioramas, the art, or the kitties, you know, as long as you're cool and respectful, everybody's welcome. And I deeply, deeply appreciate each and every one of you. Yeah, see, now I'm getting all humble and shit. But I've always been that way when it comes to my art and stuff like that. But this is actually, my time on here has actually helped me kind of lighten up about it, you know. I mean, I'm talking to strangers about some of the stuff I love to do. And now it's moving the light all over the place. But I'm deeply enjoying my time on here and all the interactions I have with everybody on here. You guys are great. You guys are fantastic. And I think I've created a monster because now Nala doesn't want to stop. Say hi. Hi, baby. Give her another 2-3 seconds and that helicopter's on the floor. Trouble did exactly the same thing yesterday. Flipped it over. Airborne was sitting in the back hatch there like he was on the last video. He got flipped out, and I go, look at that, Trouble. He just caused Airborne's first helicopter crash. Actually, be the second one, given the scene that I had with him with the busted helicopter. But regardless. Well, yeah, with this scene here, this was going to be the beginning of, or I say, Hawk and Duke giving Stalker's team the send-off for the mission in the swamp to retrieve the portion of the Weather Dominator. And as I was getting it all set up, got these guys set out here, I'm like, I should check the lights in the figure scene. And they're just these, you know, just dollar store press lights. And I have 3 to each scene. Well, I was putting the batteries in there, and I'm looking at them like that really brightens that scene up, like bright, bright white light. And I want it to be more of a darker, spooky swamp. You know, way deep swamp. Think like dark water. And it's actually a specific place that I'm sending the Joes to. As the story progresses, it'll become pretty obvious. But as I was saying about the lights, it's too bright. So what I'm going to do is I have marsh green here. I've got leaf green here. I've got Nala over my right shoulder. And this light green, it doesn't say the exact color, but this was part of a set that my grandson got me for Christmas. And I told him Grandpa's going to use it for his art stuff, and that I would show you when I did. And Nala is standing in my ashtray. Silly kitty, don't lick your paw. I'm glad I wasn't smoking a cigarette at the time. I look over and Nala's got her back foot smack dab in the ashtray. You silly little girl. I'm going to have to put this somewhere else. I'll put it over there. And what I'm going to do is stripe. Just, paint stripes of the three separate colors along here to give it a different shading, give it a different lighting effect. Oh, sorry, baby. Similar to what I have done in my underwater scene. And as I'm doing that, I grab this one after a new addition to the underwater scene, and I'm not talking about Wetsuit. He hasn't been added in yet, and I'll show you why in a minute. This one is going to get painted this is Color Shift Dragon Flash from Folk Art Paint. These are really cool colors. I've got quite a few of them. They're really cool when you're trying to do metallic, or something that you want it to look a little, I don't know, stand out, but it's hard to describe. I have the similar thing done in the underwater scene, which, give me a second, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right, bear with me, folks. We're going handheld for this because this shelf is kind of over in a corner, and the bench is, I'm sitting on the bench, and there's not a whole lot of space to put the stand, so we'll just go handheld for this. So I'm just going to go in, I'll turn one off, and show you what I'm talking about. See, just a couple different shades. And it gives a really good effect. And now this thing is going to be a pain in the ass to go back in. Technical difficulties. More like operator error. There we go. All right. Now we can back up here. Yeah, like I said, all the characters are going to be taken out. I'm going to redo it to fit in Wetsuit. But look closely. There is one. I'm sure you can tell the sand's a little bit different. I had to add some in. Look closely. There is one more addition. I just put one of the lights underneath this to light it up, and this one's on off switch, and I'm going to do the same thing in the swamp. And I can't show you right now because all the lights for the swamp are out there on the workbench, but that's turn it back on again. Yeah, it looks pretty slick, eh? And it's just one of those lights buried underneath it. I'm going to add some more sand. I realized I would need more to cover up the light, so I grabbed what I had, which was more desert yellowish looking sand instead of ocean floor sand. But next time I stop at Hobby Lobby, I'll get some lighter stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do the same thing on my swamp scene. Well, here, you know what? I can kind of show you. See how well this shows up. There's the swamp scene with no light other than this. And there's the Weather Dominator piece. Now this is actually in a hole that's green sand. So I can fit a light in there, make it look like it's coming up, there's light coming from underneath it. Just a cool idea I had. Whoop. Sorry about that. Quick camera work. Now this thing is going to be a pain getting back in again. But yeah, this one's totally coming apart. Well, all the characters, all the figures are going to get taken out and redo the scene. I may even do a stop motion for it, because the story's like slowly been evolving over a year, maybe longer. And this one just looks so cool. Other than changing the position of the figures or maybe adding stuff, I don't want to get rid of it. I don't want to take it down. It works pretty well. All right. So yeah, so that's what I've got planned for the swamp scene. I gotta actually stand behind the camera because Nala stole my seat. But yeah, I figured instead of doing like a story tonight, I'd just take and pop on, show you guys what projects I got in the works. Oh, besides that, the big cardboard piece, the 4-foot long cardboard piece for my fire escape shelves has got the final coat of paint for the brick. Now comes the long, tedious task of painting in all the mortar lines. And after that, figuring in where the shelves are going to go, or each one's going to go. And Karen ordered some window frames for me, so those should be coming within I don't know, I'd say within the next week. I have one door for the top, so that's in the works too. But like I showed on the swamp thing, on the underwater thing, that's what I planned for the swamp thing, variation on it. And I wasn't sure about the color for the piece of the Weather Dominator, so I figured I'd give this a try. Give the swamp a little bit of a spookier feel. So yeah, that's what I got for you tonight, guys. Excuse me. Not going to have any story time because I'm not going to stay up too terribly late. And I should have started on it a couple hours ago. I really give all you guys props who do the stop motion stuff, and the guys at Robot Chicken, and everybody who does the stop motion stuff. How much time? Excuse me. How much time and effort goes into doing this? But you know what? It is a hell of a lot of fun. I'm gonna steal my chair back, Nala. Or how about if we share it? You can stay there and I'll sit on it with one butt cheek. Fair enough? She says fair enough. So yeah, that's what I got going, guys. When I get further along on the part for the wall, I'll show you guys more. And I'm sure there are probably quicker ways to do it, but I'm old school when it comes to that. I like to work with my hands, I like painting. And I've got a new trick that I want to try to see how it's going to work. So I'm going to pretty much close up here because Nala's crawling all over the work table behind me. And I'm waiting for a crash. Here, honey, move your paw. As soon as you move, you're going to send that flying. But I want to stop in tonight and say hi to everybody. And most especially, thank you for 506 subscribers is what it was before I started this video. So tomorrow, I'm going to paint these up tonight. I figured that's what I would do tonight for the last, I don't know, might stay up another hour or so. I wanted to get some stuff done, wanted to work on something. I figured these would be the next thing to do. So tomorrow when I get it done, get them all put up, I will show you guys the progress on it and hopefully have a story as well. Sorry, Nala's distracting me. She's behind me and I'm not sure if she's going to jump onto my lap, jump onto my shoulder, or what. So I think I'll cut it short here. But again, thanks a lot, everybody. I really, really appreciate y'all. Each and every one of you. So have a good night. I will talk to you soon. Stay creative, stay kind.